is Abhishek from Technic Media, and today we are here with us. This is called S305 as far as the model number is concerned for this phone. This phone is going to be launched in India pretty soon. It will come out in first week of March, and this is going to be a very good phone in terms of the overall display you are talking about. In terms of the overall build quality, it is pretty nice. Let me just first of all show you the build quality of this device. The build quality of the device is quite good. You have a nice shining chrome kind of edge lining basically on the edges of the phone. As you can see, it looks pretty nice. And then you have a back camera, which is an 8 megapixel camera. It is an autofocus camera with LED flash over here, as you can see, and it does have touch to focus as well. And the front camera is 1 megapixel, whereas the back camera allows you to record high definition video recording. As far as the playback of the high definition video is concerned, you can actually play high definition video on this display. Super AMOLED plus screen. So as you can see, the quality of the display is quite good. It is a high definition Super AMOLED plus screen, and the display size is around 4.65 inch to be very precise. Size of this phone is quite good. It is quite nicely designed to fit in one hand. The display size is not too big, not too small as well, and the overall look and feel of the phone is quite good. Overall build quality is quite nice. You have a nice matte finish kind of a back with some texture design over here, as you can see, and which is again quite nice. If I show you the back side of the phone, we have the battery. The battery on the device is 2100 milliampere hour, and it is non-removable. That is, you can't remove the battery out of the phone. It will stay inside the phone. You have the SIM card slot 1 over here, and you have the normal size SIM card slot 2 over here. And so it is a dual SIM phone. You have the micro SD memory card slot over here. You can actually expand the storage of the device up to 32 GB, micro SD memory card up to 32 GB. The internal storage of the device is 4 GB, and let me just show you how much of that is actually available to the user. Give you a complete tour of the hardware ports on this phone. Let me just put the back cover on the phone. So here we have the volume rocker, as you can see. On the top you have the micro USB port for data syncing and charging, and on this side we have the power and sleep key, as you can see. On this side we have nothing apart from the power and sleep key on the left side on the top, and then we have the 3.5mm headphone jack at the bottom. You have a hole for the mic over here, and there should be a secondary mic somewhere. I think it should be inside the body. You have the loudspeaker over here. So the overall design of the phone is quite good. It gives you a very premium look when you hold the phone in one of your hand. The overall weight of the device is again quite light. It is not heavy at all as far as the weight is concerned. And if I talk about the CPU, it has got the industry standard, the carrier approved 1.2 gigahertz quad-core processor, which is a Cortex A7 architecture processor. And if I talk about the operating system on this device, you have Android Jelly Bean out of the box preloaded on the device. Let me just show you the version of Android which it has. If I go into settings, under About Phone, you have the version of Android that is 4.1.2. If I go back from here, if I take a look over the RAM, so this device has 1 GB of RAM. And let me just show you the current status of the RAM when we are running some applications. So right now 368 MB of RAM is used, and 604 MB or 603 MB as of now is currently free, which is making the phone pretty faster. And if I go back and show you the storage options, under storage we have 4 GB of internal storage, out of which around. So the internal storage is divided into 2 parts. One is the internal storage for the phone, for the operating system and apps, and then you have the phone storage, which is actually available to the user. So out of 4 GB, around 1.70 GB is actually available, and right now because of all the data which is had because of the apps, it has around 430 MB which is available. And if I go back and show you the display, let me just check whether it does have the auto brightness. So it does have the automatic brightness as well, which is quite good. As far as the video playback is concerned, let me just show you the gallery. This is how the photo will look like. There are some high definition photos which are loaded on this device. and they look pretty nice in terms of the overall color reproduction, the saturation of colors which I see, the sharpness of the colors which is there, and the object detailing is quite nice on this device as well. If I go and play some videos which are the high definition videos which are again inside this device, so here we have one video. Let me just play this video. If I forward the video to a different level, you can still see that the video is playing without any issues. There is no problem at all, and it is actually an advertisement which is loaded on the phone, and it is a high definition video which I just played. So you have some high definition pictures which looks pretty nice on the device because of the Super HD AMOLED Plus screen. If I go back and show you the camera samples, this is one photo which is clicked from this device using the back camera. The back camera is 8 megapixel camera, and one thing I must say that the quality of the photos which you take from this 8 megapixel camera is quite nice, as I can see and notice in this particular photo. Let me just take a fresh photo right now using the camera. Let me just go back and show you the camera UI as well. So here we have the camera UI, which is quite nicely optimized to make the UI much more usable and better for the user. We have the option to take high HDR photos. You have the face detection option as well. You can toggle to the front camera from here, and this is how the view from the front camera looks like. As you can see, this is how the view will look like from the front camera. And if I go back to the back camera, here we have the back camera, and you do have the option to start the video recording by just tapping over it, and then you can take the photo by tapping over here. If I just take a photo of some object, let me just place an object over here. I have the Canon camera over here, and let me just take a photo. So the photo has been taken quite nicely, pretty easily and quickly basically. And if I show you the overall clarity of the object in the photo, the clarity of the object is quite good even when there is not much light, but adequate amount of light over here. In normal daylight, the camera on the device will definitely perform very well. The quality of the camera is quite nice. The detailing of the object is again quite good. As you can see, I can read the details on the object. Everything is just crisp and clear as far as the photo quality is concerned from the back camera. So it is a nice device with a good camera. And if I show you some other things about the device, here you have the notification center. You do not have the auto brightness toggle in the notification center, although you have the toggle for the brightness for 3 levels, and then here you will see the notification for the SIM cards 1 and SIM card 2. You can toggle in between the SIM cards. If I show you the UI, so the UI of this device is again quite optimized to make it look different. As you can see, this is how the application icons are being customized to make them look different. You do have the weather widget as well on this device, with which you will be able to track the weather. You also have some McAfee kind of antivirus pre-installed on the device that you will get. And if I show you the phone dialer, this is how the phone dialer looks like. Let me just go back again. So this is how the phone dialer looks like, which is again quite nice. So as far as the specifications of this device is concerned, as far as the sensors are concerned, it has a digital compass sensor, it has a gravity sensor, it has a light sensor, and the ambient light sensor basically, and it has a slim body shape design. As you can see, it is pretty thick, it is pretty thin in terms of the overall design, and it is pretty thin phone basically, and quite light as well in terms of handling the phone in one hand. The connectivity options, you have the Wi-Fi and 3G connectivity, and you have Bluetooth 4.0 on this device supported. So we will come up with a very detailed review once this device is going to come in India. Stay tuned for that, and you can like this video if this video helped you, and you can subscribe to our YouTube video channel for getting the latest update about this phone, and we will keep you updated once this device comes to India. Thanks for watching this video. This is Abhishek signing off. Thank you.